Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I'm here to do a reading for Leo. Wherever you have Leo in your chart, we all have it somewhere. So there could be something in here for you. That's my intention. But please take what resonates and leave the rest. You know your story best. All right. Excuse me. I am going to start with Wisdom of the Oracle and clarify from there. So, what's going on with Leo? This is a general reading, just whatever comes out. So, we start with TikTok. A change in the wind. Mm. And thinker. Hmm. There's divine timing at play in your situation. Big change is coming, and it's kind of being orchestrated by your higher power. I mean, I want to say like that's pretty much always true, but this especially, like, sometimes we can feel like we kind of have control over, the path we take or the direction our life goes. In this case, there's kind of a wait and see kind of energy. And while you're in this energy of wait and see, you're taking the time to kind of logically work out what's going on. Kind of, yeah, you're taking the time to mull things over. Think about maybe what direction you want to go in. It's like you see the storm coming. You see the wind shifting, but it's kind of in the distance because of TikTok here. It's not happening yet, but it's coming. And so you're contemplating how maybe the different scenarios that you might be presented with. Trying to kind of logically figure out how to make this work in your favor the best that it can. So I'm going to go to the Light Seers deck to clarify what's going on here. No matter what, there is big change. You can definitely count on that. But as I often say, change is the thing you can only wait. How do I say it? Change is the only thing you can count on in life. Okay, so and JoJo is here. Thanks so much for being here, and thank you all for liking, subscribing, and sharing. All right, what do we got? We've got the Star Aquarian energy. That's right. Kitty showed up in the Leo read. The Magician, Gemini, and Virgo energy. Again, this is clarifying TikTok. And Strength. There you are. There you are, Leo. um you have something in mind. You are actively manifesting some kind of dream, some kind of hope for the future, something that you're tethered to, um and it requires needing to be persistent, knowing that you need to kind of buckle down, build up your endurance, because there is some kind of timing at play. There's a new beginning here, and especially with the change in the wind. You're you want things to be different in some way. It's a dream. You've been thinking about this, contemplating this for a long time. And also because we have three major arcana, um, this this is a very big it's a big change. It's a very lasting change. You are completely moving into a whole new realm within yourself, within your life, using the resources and tools that are available to you, tapping in to the universal energy, to your higher power, kind of anchoring yourself or connecting yourself to what it is, directly to what it is that you want. So a change in the wind is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Well, this suddenly took a turn towards love, towards some kind of romantic situation. Of course, it doesn't have to be, but the change that's coming is it's bringing someone to you who wants to offer something very heartfelt. There's a lot of swift, quick communication, quick movement forward. Whoever this is, whatever offer they're making is it's seeming like it's coming out of nowhere, but oh my gosh, you you have manifested, full on manifested your ultimate happiness. Whatever offer this is that comes in so quickly, it's it's a change that you have been hoping for. It is the very best change you could possibly imagine. It's amazing. I mean, I don't know how to say it better than that. It's about family. It's about emotional freedom and also inner peace and serenity. It's all the things, and it kind of hits you out of nowhere. So, what's the thinker? The Emperor, Aries energy, Ace of Swords. Uh huh. My God, I have ants crawling all over my table. We're infusing. They're infusing the deck. You're reading with their worker bee, worker ant like energy. Two of Wands. Okay, so um, here we're just gonna get you guys off the table. You don't need to be here. Okay. Anyway, um, it's so interesting because this energy of the thinker is it's very much tied to this Ace of Swords. Now, there's truth and clarity that's happening here. I think because of this wish fulfillment that's coming in, this quick communication from somebody making you an offer that feels like it comes out of nowhere. It could be that You're dealing with some kind of father figure, could be a boss, somebody in a position of power, somebody who has a lot of authority. They rule their domain. They're bringing in some kind of truth and clarity to you, which is causing you to have to contemplate what you're going to do. This offer, it's what you've been wanting, but now that it's here, you're kind of like, "Oh my god, this is actually happening. This is actually that I always hoped this would happen, but now that I'm presented with it, now that it's here, what do I do? What do I do?" um, and it's big. So it's going to be some kind of major um like moving moving out of state, out of country, moving across the world. Could be changing jobs, doing something completely different, something that you've always really wanted to do, but you're trying to figure out kind of the nuts and bolts. How like is this realistic? Is this really something I feel like you're kind of you're contemplating if it's something that you're even equipped for, that you really want to go for it, but there's a part of you that's like, okay, let's weigh the pros and cons. Let's make sure I'm doing the right thing. But there's some kind of light shining. There's some kind of clarity being gotten. And you know that choosing this offer is this offer, because there's some kind of emotion tied to it. It kind of tells you that it's authentic, that it is what you want to do. And you may just be you're considering what to do because you're like, well, oh my god, okay, like let's say you're moving, you're like, I have to, oh god, what do I, okay, I have to pack up all my stuff, I gotta figure out like housing and how I'm gonna get there, and you know, friends and family, like whatever things are involved, you're like, okay, this is a major life change. And there's a part of you that's kind of like hesitant, as we all often are when we are faced with major change. You're still, I can tell, you're still going to decide. You're going to go for this offer. Absolutely 100%. You just you're you're kind of giving yourself that pep talk, building yourself up. You're like, I do actually know what I want. See, there's two wands here. She's holding the one next to the globe. Yeah. Looking very longingly out the window. You already have made your choice. You're just double checking that you're, you know, trying to appease, the naysayer in your own mind, any naysayers that are around you. You're just trying to like um get your ducks in a row. So, whoa. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look at my Osho Zen deck for you. Um, I'm curious. I'm curious about your next actions. I mean, I pretty much see it here, but let's just see. What does Osho Zen have to say? What's Leo's next actions? Creativity. We've got Empress energy here. Taurus and Libra energy. Comparison. And silence. Silencio. Um whatever whatever you're doing, you're tapping into your creativity. You're doing something that because again, this is a wish fulfillment. This is some kind of hope and dream that you've had for a long time, that you've been trying to manifest. It's something that is near and dear to your heart. It inspires you. It gets you really excited. You feel very passionate about it. This is about birthing something new. This is about creation. And with comparison, it's it could be something where you're kind of struggling with the idea of it because you're like, okay, this is something that I care very much about. It's something that I want to bring forth into the world, but it's not like what other people are doing. Maybe you're having some feelings or thoughts around like um feeling like it's not good enough, like it won't be well received. And so you're going to be, if you haven't already, you're going to be taking the time to go within, to really think about, like, especially because you're getting an offer. Now, could the offer could be coming from somebody who's very different from you, and you could have some kind of feelings of like, well, who am I to do this thing, even if somebody is showing up with an offer. You're like, oh, but this person is so much more established, so much smarter, so much whatever, because they are this person in charge. It's almost like you're having a little bit of an inferiority complex. But it's remember this is about remembering that you're not meant to be like everyone else. You're being noticed because of your difference, and you are just as strong as and just seriously, yeah, just as strong as anyone else, just as able um to do what you need to do, because you are the conduit to bring this thing forth into the world. And so with silence, the silence and the thinker, this is you contemplating. This is you working through your different feelings and thoughts around your ability. And I had posed the question of you asking yourself, well, who am I? And it's changing that question. Who am I not to show up? Especially because somebody sees your worth, your value. This whatever this is that you want to do, it's it's inspiring for other people, especially someone in charge. It's like, let's make this happen. And it's going to lead you to this again. Like ultimate happiness and wish fulfillment. Love it. It's amazing. So, so those were your next actions. How about potential outcome? I'm gonna go with my guardian tarot. Could Leo be making the offer and nervous thinking about how it will be received? It's certainly possible. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Energy. I'm just tuning into the energy. So yeah, maybe you are making the offer. Maybe you're embodying that emperor energy. Well, or you're making offer to an emperor. I don't know though. Yeah, take it as it resonates. It can go either way. You know your story best, like I said. So, what's the potential outcome here? Maybe this will give us a little more clarity on it. We have the Ace of Cups. The star again. Once again, Aquarian energy. So you could have some Aquarius in your chart. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Kitty. She's she's confirming um this new beginning. It's absolutely a new beginning. We now have two aces on the board. Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups now. This is um this is a dream come true. This is you, like I said, you're bringing something forth into the world. This is a creation energy, and this is you pouring yourself into it and raising it. um, I'm at a loss for words. It's I feel I have to say it. I feel like this offer is being made to you. Course, again, take it how it resonates. Maybe you're making the offer, but it really feels like somebody is coming in and giving you your wish fulfillment. This is something that you have wanted possibly for a long time, and it's allowing you to grow the thing, to put your energy, love, attention, time into it. This is a dream come true. Your dream is coming true. Absolutely 100%. The change, again, we started with TikTok. So you could be in a place right now where you're like, I don't know, just like things aren't moving forward yet. But again, there's this divine timing and that change is imminent. So do your thinking, you're contemplating, go into silence, meditate, whatever you need to do, but you are being set on a path of so much wish fulfillment. It's crazy. It's amazing crazy. I love it. Okay, so let's let me pick a rune card to finish this off, sum things up. Yeah, this is quite the reading. I often get really amazing readings for Leo. Okay. We have Ansu's. Ooh, fortune cookie and a yummy Asian meal. Minus the fish part, because that fish doesn't look that good. No, fish represents, if I can get my cards back. Fish represents good fortune. like actual money coming in, and with the fortune coming in, fortune, ugh, with the fortune cookie. This is this is the best fortune. This is things turning around. If they haven't been so good, getting just 100% better. Let me find this card. Where are you on Sue's? Ah, okay, here we go. Strongly associated with divine communication, this rune card suggests that you need to pay close attention to messages and advice offered to you, either written or spoken. See, I said it. This feels like an offer. However, this card goes far deeper than mere external communication and indicates that the true insight you are seeking can only be found by searching within. Yep, yep, with the silence, with the thinker. Learn from and be inspired by the wisdom that external voices or divine signs, such as coincidences, offer, but also be a discerning spiritual seeker from the inside out. This means doing your research and forming your own opinions rather than simply accepting all that you are told or presented with by others. It also means having the courage and humility to question your own assumptions and preconceptions. Personal transformation is about being open minded enough to search for what is true, even if that truth is at times uncomfortable to confront. But I think in this case, like whatever discomfort you're experiencing or potentially experiencing is coming from that place of ultimately of fear, of the unknown. And this is being open minded enough to search for what is true. You're you are opening yourself up completely, being very open minded and open hearted to the truth, to what you know is correct for you, and is going to lead you to magnificent things. So you have fun. This is quite the journey. It's very exciting. There's your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.